Well, good morning, excuse me, and welcome. I'm Karen, this is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. I'm kind of fighting a little head cold, so excuse me. I just did a video and lost power in the middle of it, and I can't, because I lost power, it never really completed, so I couldn't even put it together. With that, because it was such a cluster, I have thought, well, maybe that was not something that was supposed to be said. That's the way I felt, and I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to do a really kind of a little fast reading. Let's take a look at current situation, which is Seven of Wands, present influence, Nine of Wands, future influence. I'll take both of those, Hangman with the Ace of Swords, what we don't see, Knight of Swords, what to look for, Four of Swords, unexpected, please. Page of Pentacles. Then we have challenge, Queen of Pentacles, strength. I am not taking both of those. Sun, good stuff. Where does this lead, please? Ten of Wands, and what about after the 10? Because that's just, Queen of Cups. That's good. And then advice. Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Star. And, wow. This feels like something very important to you. Whether it's something you've been dreaming about, wishing about, a direction you've been wanting to go. When you think of the Star, think about direction, think about hope, dreams, wishes, all of those wonderful things that the Star brings to us. The Star also, to me, illuminates, even though it's not an illuminator, as far as like it's not the sun or the moon. But what it does do is when we can see a star in the sky, it does sparkle, and it does bring out those wishes, right? Wish upon a star. So I think this is a very, important situation. Seven of Wands is in the present. You are fighting to keep this wish, this hope, this dream alive. This is very important to you, and you are standing your ground on it. And I don't feel like it's necessarily fighting with other people. That's not my thought. It's almost like it's that important to you where you keep it in your mind, and I'm going to keep this, and this is where I'm going to stay. This is my direction. The Nine of Wands is coming up in a present influence, which means that you're getting tired, though. There's something in this situation where you've had to fight. I mean, it leads to the Ten of Wands, which is a completion, which shows that your hard work will pay off, but it doesn't mean it's easy. When we're dealing with the Wands, we're dealing with a lot of energy, and that energy can be exhausting. I know, because I'm a fire sign, I can be very exhausting. But, sorry. But right now, like, you're at a point where the present influence is, do I keep doing this? It's kind of like going over in your head. So future, which we have the Ace of Swords and the Hangman, you will be taking a different perspective, and you will get clarity. I feel like that's what's going to be influencing the near future, next few days. You're going to say, okay, I just need to look at this differently. It doesn't mean what you're standing up for or your wishes are wrong or incorrect. It means you need to take a different alternative route to get there, or understand it differently. Ace of Swords, the clarity coming in, the understanding coming in. The Hangman saying you're going to take this and look at it differently. All very, very important energy in the near future here, because if this is something you truly want to hold on to, you need to sometimes take a look at it differently and different perspectives. What you don't see is the Knight of Swords. Something's coming in. I feel like there is definitely a message to the unexpected is the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is also about hard work. But pages to me are also all about messages. And I feel like with the Knight of Swords, this very quick energy coming in, and it's almost robust, almost a little bit scary. Not scary, it's more surprising. Let's use that word because I don't feel scared. But I feel like unexpectedly, it brings in a new This energy is tied to the hangman as well, and it brings that new look at things. Keep in mind too, the page of pentacles specifically works really hard at stuff, and they don't want to know something just on the surface, and they don't want to rush into anything. They're going to think about all the different things that can go, they're very much planners, and pentacles are all about the long term, rooted, grounded, those type of things. I do feel like though that this energy is going to lead to this unexpected feeling of, now I know what to do and I can put my energy towards it. What to look for is the Four of Swords. I feel like this is know when to rest, know when to proceed. It's not just the rest. It's understanding when you need to rest. Look for that energy to say, okay, step back, take a break. Okay, tomorrow, let's move forward with it. That's the overall feeling I'm getting. Sorry. Okay, so Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles is in the challenge. I feel like there's something here that's balking at your security a little bit. If this is a job or something, you may be worried about being able to afford, getting the same amount of money, having the same respect, being in the same position, or just in general, your overall stability. So I do feel like that this situation, you're going to stand up for what you want, but there's a little bit of a fear of losing control. And when I say control of your stability more than anything. So that's kind of a challenge here. And I feel like there could be like a block that you're thinking that this may affect, monetary and home and things of that nature, where maybe it won't, but maybe it will. But this is a challenge. It's not a block. It's not an ending. It's something that you need to understand so that you can deal with it appropriately. The sun is in your strength, which means whatever this situation is that you're standing up for brings you a lot of joy. And that's super important, because when we have joy to bring forth, then whatever we do, when we're doing it with joy, it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like, it just feels good. And it makes us smile and glow. And when we do that, so do all the people around us. This is your strength. Keep that in mind. Like if this makes you happy, then maybe it's something that you need to keep doing. Now, the 10 of Wands is where this leads, which to me is just right after the 9 of Wands. Yeah, hard work. Yeah, to get over the finish line, you may need to juggle some things or figure it out. But it doesn't mean you're not going to get there. It does mean you are going to get there. The 10 of Wands is definitely a completion, an ending, a goal set, a goal reached, so know this. This is really important energy here. I feel like if this is a good outcome, even though it feels a little struggling, like 10 of Wands, how's that good? It's good because you're reaching the destination. And this is really important to know that this Queen of Cups comes in after, which means you're going to find the good stuff that makes your heart go, yay. I feel like no matter what life area this is about, and it feels more worky to me because of the Pentacles, but you are going to find a very good spot. To me, this is just you and how you feel. And I feel like because you've done the work, you've stayed committed to this, you've stayed fighting it, that you feel good about what you've done. And I think other people will see that as well. The advice is the 3 of Wands. This is saying, and this advice is important, you're almost there. Your ships are coming in, things are happening, but they're not in your hand yet. They're still in the water, but they are coming to port, which means that they'll be giving you all the treasures. So they're almost there. They're basically the 3 of Wands to me is everything's done. It's just a matter of that completion to actually see and recognize that it's done. And that's hard. That's not necessarily an easy piece. So I feel like whatever you're working on is really hard, but not so much. It's like it's got this hard feel because you're going, oh God, can I keep doing this? But I feel like with that Hangman and that Ace of Swords and the future influence, you kind of, that will reset and refresh you. Anything else we need to know, please? Knight of Pentacles. Patience, patience, patience. Things are happening the way they're supposed to. It just, the Knight of Pentacles is all about slow and consistent. And what he does reaps rewards because he plants for a lifetime, not for the moment. It's not a spark. It's not a, feeling of love. It's this I need forever. It's like building a family, it's gonna last. It's gonna make it's worth it. So there you have it. Sorry, that was such a mess. And I won't have time to do the Cancer video today, so I'll have to do it tomorrow. I'm sorry. Normally I try to do at least one a day and then a few on the weekend, but I'm just not feeling all super duper. But I'll get there. And then I would have had time, but I actually did 2 videos this morning. So blame it on the power. Okay, take care. Have a beautiful day.